Okay, so moving on to the cephalometric landmarks, we are going to start by first of all drawing the Frankfurt horizontal plane. The Frankfurt horizontal plane is drawn from the porion, which is present at the level of the ear, to the orbital, which is the most inferior point on the orbit. All landmarks which are below the Frankfurt horizontal will be either perpendicular or 90 degree to it or parallel to it. Okay. The SN plane, this is the Frankfurt horizontal plane. The SN plane is formed between the point S and the point N. Okay. Now, moving onwards. The first point that we will achieve. Now you can either use a scale for this or you can use a set square for this. Okay, one of the longer triangles. And keeping this at a 90-degree angle, we'll move onwards, we'll move straight over the line. And the first point that we come across, which is the most interior mark, is the pogonion, or the prominent point of the most prominent point on the chin. Okay, this is called pogonion. So it's not necessary that the landmarks will be located in this sequence. The sequence may vary depending on the curvatures of the bones. So you have the pogonion here. Moving a little deeper, where the convexity is going to end, that is going to be marked as point A in the maxilla. And then again, this is going to be point B, or the deepest point on the curvature of the mandible. So I'm just going to extend the lines for you, just so you can see that 90 degree. Okay, this is one. This is two. Yeah, so as you can see that this is now at 90 degree over here, 90 degree over here, point A, pogonion, and point B. Okay, now constructive points are when we join two tangents together. So I will draw one tangent at the posterior border of the ramus and another one at the lower border of the mandible, or the lower border of the body of the mandible. Okay. Where these two lines intersect, over there at the angle of the mandible, the point gonion will form. Right? Now, for the menton point, using the scale and keeping it straight onto the Frankfurt horizontal, I will take this straight down at the level of the most inferior point on the chin. And this becomes my point menton. Now, the other constructed point of the mandible is called gnathion. For that, I will take pogonion, place my scale between the points pogonion and menton, and move straight down in this direction. Okay? There we go. And this becomes point gnathion. Right? So this is the point nasion, the sella, the orbital, the porion, gonion, or the angle, gnathion, menton, pogonion, point B, point A. This is the anterior nasal spine, or ANS. the posterior nasal spine or the PNS, and then we have the PTM point or the pterygomaxillary fissure over here. And over here, where the sphenoid bone is making contact with the condylar, I think it's above the head, this is going to be called the articulae. This is the point basion. And then we have the pronasal over here. Just placing the scale on the tip of the nose and the most prominent portion of the chin. We have the pronasal over here and the soft tissue pogonion here. It's usually in line with the hard tissue pogonion. And then placing the scale between the upper lip and the tip of the nose, we'll go straight deep inside, and this is where we have the subnasal. Okay, I'll write it over here so that you can see. This is subnasal and this is pogonion dash. So when I place a dash on pogonion, it means this is the soft tissue pogonion over here. As you can see, it's almost in line with the hard tissue pogonion. So this is the pronasal, subnasal, soft tissue pogonion, and over here we have labral superioris, also known as LS, and the most prominent part of the lower lip, which is going to be called as labral inferioris, or inferior lip as we commonly know it. So there you go, with the constructed points. There are two constructed points, and the remaining of will be the anterior or the extreme points. Thank you.